We all know the Targaryens, the Starks, and the Lannisters. In this video, I'm going to cover the 5 most underrated houses in Westeros and why they matter more than you think. When we think of Westeros, the spotlight often falls on the powerful houses like Stark, Lannister, and Targaryen. But beneath the surface, there's lesser known houses that hold surprising wealth, influence, military strength, and strategic importance. These underrated houses may not get the glory in the shows, but they are quietly critical to the political and military fabric of the realm. Here are the five of the most underrated houses in Westeros and why they deserve far more attention. Number 5, we have House Manderly of White Harbor. They're known to be in the north, and their words are loyalty and service. House Manderly is the richest house in the north, and arguably one of the most strategically vital. Why are they underrated? Well, they are the only major port in the north, giving them naval trade routes that the Starks themselves lack. They also maintain southern style customs and culture, which allows them to bridge the cultural divide between northern and southern lords. They wield tremendous economic power through trade, fishing, and taxation from White Harbor, and the Manderleys have a hidden loyalty to the old ways in House Stark, which makes them politically sharp and loyal players beneath a southern veneer. Their military power, they field a large and well equipped army and navy, which is rare for a northern house. And during the events of A Dance with Dragons, Lord Wyman Manderly's political cunning and vengeance plot prove they're far more than soft bellied merchants. Number 4, we have House Harlaw of Harlaw Isle. They live in the Iron Islands and their words are first in battle. While House Greyjoy overshadows the Iron Islands, House Harlaw quietly rivals them in wealth, naval power, and intellect. Why are they underrated? Well, the Harlows command the largest island of the Iron Islands, and their seat, Harlaw Hall, is a fortress of knowledge and strength. Roderick Harlaw, known as the Reader, is one of the few Ironborn who values books and diplomacy, making him uniquely dangerous in a world of raiders. They are richer and more organized than most Ironborn houses, and they maintain a stronger internal power structure. Their military power, the Harlaws have a formidable fleet and warrior tradition, matching or even exceeding that of House Greyjoy in some areas. Their subtle political intelligence could easily shift the future of the Iron Islands if given the opportunity. Number 3, we have House Reed of Greywater Watch. They live in the Neck, and their words are, "We stand guard." They're small in number, strange in ways, and they have a lot of mystery, but House Reed plays a far greater role than most people realize. They're underrated because they control the Neck, which is a natural bottleneck between the North and the South, basically a choke point that could halt any invasion. Their knowledge of terrain and guerrilla tactics makes them invaluable scouts and war allies. House Reed has deep ties to ancient magic and the old gods, offering spiritual and strategic power. While their forces are small, they are virtually uncatchable in their swamps and deadly in ambush warfare. Their loyalty to House Stark runs deep, and they quietly serve as some of the most trusted protectors of northern bloodlines. Number 2, we have House Tarly of Hornhill. They live in the Reach, and their words are first in battle. In a kingdom ruled by banners, House Tarly is a true military hammer of the Reach, not House Tyrell. They're underrated because Randall Tarly is considered the greatest general in Westeros, second only to Tywin Lannister in tactical reputation during Game of Thrones. Tarly's soldiers are better trained and more disciplined than typical Reach forces. Hornhill is rich, and it's very defendable with access to fertile land and resources. Their military power and their army defeated Robert Baratheon at Ashford, one of the few victories against him in the rebellion. With the right leadership, House Tarly could easily dominate the Reach, especially in a post-Tyrell power vacuum. And at number 1, we have House Velaryon of Driftmark. We see them a lot in House of the Dragon. They're often overlooked next to the Targaryens, but they are an ancient and wealthy Valyrian house with unmatched naval strength in House of the Dragon. They live in the Crown Lands near Dragonstone, and their words are the old, the true, and the brave. They're underrated because they have Valyrian blood. They have Valyrian history and status nearly as old as the Targaryens. Their sea driftmark is a maritime hub with immense travel wealth and trade wealth and shipbuilding capacity. During House of the Dragon, the Velaryons proved themselves to be indispensable allies with elite seafaring and military command, and we should see that in episode 1 of season 3 of House of the Dragon. Their military power, their navy was the strongest in Westeros for generations, and with the right leadership, House Velaryon could rival the Lannisters and Hightowers in power and prestige. These underrated houses are very hidden engines of power in Westeros. They're masters of trade, war, terrain, and influence, and in many ways they represent the true strength of Westeros, not just dragons or gold, but strategy, loyalty, and resilience. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, have a great one.